Hi, I'm Courtney Robbins, a real estate attorney with Luckett Land Title, where we guide your clients home. And today is our very first episode of Ask the Experts. And so today we're going to be talking about real estate staging, but let me tell you a little bit about why we wanted to do a Facebook Live and why we want to do a series for Ask the Experts. We watch HGTV. I'm sure if you're tuning in, you probably watch HGTV a lot. And instead of going and watching those people who we might not ever meet, although there are some people in Mississippi now on HGTV, I want to highlight experts in our real estate industry right here in Madison County, right here in our Tri-County area. And so today we're starting that out again. We're talking about real estate staging, and I have with me ta-da, Fran Mason of Parlours. And you can kind of see around, hopefully, and that's why we're sitting here right in our waiting room area at our Gluckstadt location, and that's our fourth location. So just so you know, we have several locations for Luckett Land Title, but you can see her handiwork along with her mom, Christy, who's back in the back, and then just I'm gonna give Terry Daniel a shout out as well. She's behind me. And just so you know, since this is our first Facebook Live, that we can't see if you're watching us or not, because we might be just talking to ourselves, but that's okay. That's okay. So again, Mary Fran, so glad that you're our first.
Yes, thank you for having me.
In Ask the Experts. And so we're going to do this kind of Q&A. And the first question that I have for you is, tell me a little bit about Parlours.
Parlours actually got started when I got married back in October. We were looking for furniture that was classic, elegant, really just kind of streamlined, modern, that could kind of mix in with the pop of emerald that I was wanting to do. So my mom ended up purchasing all the furniture for the lounge areas, and we ended up coming up with Parlours starting the 1st of January. And so it's progressed since then. We've done a lot of home staging and have a couple of weddings coming up. We came up with our name,
yes.
Parlours. It's kind of just like when you're in the old old days where they would come and sip and mingle with tea, and then they're on comfort of their home. We wanted to feel like that when you're at events and weddings and spaces where you can come and sip cocktails, mingle, and get along with everyone.
I love that. I love that idea. And again, you see their handiwork right in here, and I have to tell a funny story on Terry and I. So when we actually opened up this location last September, we're kind of new too, just like you, then we got these orange chairs, and just so you know, you can see the before and after on our blog at landclosings.com, or we actually have a link to that on our Facebook page, so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But what I'm getting at is, we thought we did good. We had a gorgeous painting by Sarah Cowan in here. We had these beautiful orange chairs that are like right in front of me right now. And we were like, wow, look at how good we did. And then last week, they came in and Parlours just changed this whole feel. One of the questions you had for me when we were talking earlier is, how does it feel different when we walk in? And it's just calming here. It looks a lot bigger. We have a mirror over here. Again, check out our blog so you can see the before where Terry and I thought we were rocking it out, and then you can actually see the after, which makes me a believer in staging. And I am not a stager. I am a real estate attorney. That's who God made me to be. So I'm a believer in staging. It's a totally different transformation. And let's get to the question so we still have viewers, right? My first question is, and a lot of times on HGTV we see that staging is in flipping the house, or we're going to stage a new construction home. Is it just for new construction?
No, it's not for just new construction. Although we have done new construction, it's for pre-existing homes as well that have been on the market that are having trouble to sell. It's just something to get in there, and you kind of give that vision for the new buyer so they can see their things in there, or what they would do if they did move into that home. So with that question, no, we will do just about anything pre-existing homes, new construction, offices, like we have done here.
Cool. Yeah, offices. Did you hear that? Offices. Except you can't have them because they come here to do mine. Okay, so the second question I have is, can you reuse furniture? And I'll use the example. So I have a lot of brown leather furniture in my house. I have 2 small children, and so, what if I want to put my house on the market this summer? Can you come in and use some of my ugly brown furniture? Can you make it look like it's in here?
Yes, definitely. You can definitely use your pre-existing furniture. What we will do is just go in there and kind of declutter, depersonalize, just so the people that are coming to view your home, they can see their things there, and not looking at everything else that's more personable.
Well, and you used our orange chairs, right?
Yes, we use orange chairs.
Orange chairs that
we'll bring in our own accessories and kind of, add it up, mix it up there. But we'll definitely use your pre-existing furniture and add a new touch and some stuff that kind of gives it a facelift, I guess you could say. And
again, I think that's kind of what we see here. You can see a lot of this is your furniture, but you did use some of our pre-existing, and I'm going to tell you, one other thing she said is, they move your furniture around or things like that. And we did not know, or I didn't know, because I'm not a stager or really good apparently at decorating. I did not know that I could put this couch right here in front of this window. And it makes a huge difference. It really does. It makes a huge difference. Y'all come check us out here too. You can come in. Don't scare us to walk in on us. But come in and look at our space just so you can see what staging really looks like. I'm definitely a believer in staging. Okay. One of the things that you took a big breath. One of the questions that I have as in my stage of life is that, and if you hear it, they're watching Facebook Live on us too. So that's totally fine. That's why we're live. That's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. They're just watching us because they want to see what we look like on Facebook Live. It's totally fine. Totally fine. One of the questions that I have as in my stage of life, I have small kids. I want you to come in and do, make my house look good because I really don't have the time, but I'm worried about that bottom line because I know that to get into the next house, I'm going to need some of that down payment, and I'm counting the pennies. And before I saw really the transformation here, I might not have been, is it really worth the money? Will I recoup that money? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, definitely. I think you'll recoup your money. Bring more people in to view in your home. Once we get it staged, they will come in and out. You'll have a lot more people more active and seeing your home. We've also had some really great success with a few of our homes have closed within 30 days. So you're kind of in there, we do what we need to do, and you get in and out. It's not like you're having to sit on your money for months and months and have mortgages and other payments to be paying. You'll get sold and get it in and out. More people are coming and viewing the homes as well.
And so typically what is the contract that you would have with me? If I said, hey, come make my ugly brown furniture look better.
What we do is we have a contract, and what you do is we'll keep all the furniture in your space for at least 60 days. Kind of go from there. We kind of price it room by room. Just depends on how big the space is and how much you do want done to have it staged. But we always do extra, add little details, and do flowers and things like that.
Flowers
here,
touch.
Yes.
And one of the things that you said, you do the 60 days, but typically you're gonna sell your house quicker. Y'all seen that,
yes,
right?
We've definitely seen that. Like one of our houses in Reunion had 5 agents, and on the 6th agent, she got it staged and within 30 days contract, and they were sold.
Well, and I think about it from a mom standpoint. I don't want to clean my house very long for people to come in and view it, or have to take my kids to Sonic, or try to figure out, are we going to Chick-fil-A tonight or Sonic, or what is it going to be, because we can't eat at home. And so again, the time frame is worth the money, I would say.
Definitely. You definitely recoup your money after that.
Yeah, I would say that too. Okay, so last question. what is your favorite staged property so far?
I would have to say my favorite stage right now would be the home we did in Brandon, Mississippi. It's listed with Jamie Myrick Knighton. We love it because it's just kind of what we started Parlours. It's very simple, elegant, fresh, calming when you walk in, and just kind of the look that we were going for when we started Parlours. And I'd have to say my second favorite is here, Luckett. It kind of made us use more of our imagination and put us more to work when we work with your pre-existing armchairs. So it's kind of fun. It gave us a pop to our neutrals and things that we've been doing.
Yeah, well, we love it. Again, it's calming when we come in. We can't wait to see what you do next.
Yes, something out of the box, I'm sure.
Yes. Okay, so now we're not going to take questions. I don't know, Terry, do we have any questions popping up? Okay, so we're not going to do any questions, but if you have any questions on staging, don't contact me because I'm a real estate attorney. But contact Parlours, and I know this is Facebook Live, and like I said, this is our first rodeo, even with Facebook Live. But we will put this in a post, I think is what we do, and we can link to Parlours. You can go to Parlours, their Facebook page. I think they have a contact us button. But any questions on staging, any questions about the real estate closing process, however, then please take a look at our website, especially if you're going to be buying or selling in the future, in the near future. Go to landclosings.com and you can pick up a free real estate closing guide. Right up at the top, just put in your name and your email address. We don't sell it or anything, I promise. And within 48 hours, you'll actually get an email from me. And I'll say if you have any questions as well. One other thing too that we want you to do is like our page. We're going to be doing Ask the Experts. We might even have Mary Fran on for kind of that second if you have other questions, and we see that. Again, we're highlighting experts in the real estate industry. If you want to be on and Ask the Experts, let me know as well. Contact me. You can do that through landclosings.com or directly or come in our office as well. We already have our next one planned. I got that confirmed on this morning, and we'll have more details to come about that as well. I think I asked you to like our page, free real estate closing guide at landclosings.com. Anything else you want to add?
I think I'm good.
You think you're good? Okay. Again, yeah. Well, and thank y'all again. Go read the blog. Go look at the pictures. Even you don't have to read the blog. Just look at the before and after pictures, and it'll make you a believer in staging as well. And as always, don't forget to request a Luckett location for your next real estate transaction or on your real estate contract. Did I say that right? Live. Anyways, hopefully you got that. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for tuning in.